family, and as they grieve her loss, they choose to speak out after losing their beloved matriarch.
She's where she strived to be her entire life. She's happy and she's not hurting or suffering.
I don't want to say she's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but she was pretty close.
My mom had faith in the world unlike anybody I've ever known.
Yesterday afternoon on I-35 in Waco, a four-vehicle crash took the life of Golden Parsons and stunned her family.
Back and forth between so sad to lose my mom way before we thought we would, but so grateful to have had her and to have been loved by her.
Parsons was an accomplished writer, speaker, and minister who worked side by side with her husband of 54 years, Pastor Blaine. The Parsons have three daughters, Amber, Andra, and Amanda, and it's clear their mother's strength lives on in them.
She was fierce for her family and so strong in her convictions, and you always knew where she stood.
Her passion for the Lord, her passion for her family, her wisdom.
Her only granddaughter, Krista Grady, has been her personal assistant the past few years.
She was the epitome of everything good and right and beautiful, honestly.
In Parsons' office are clear signs of her legacy as a writer. Big novels, short novels.
It was a 4-part series, the book.
Bible studies, and even her books translated into many other languages.
She had a lifelong dream to be a writer, and probably in the last 10 years or so, she's been able to make that dream come true.
Krista says her grandmother's novels may have saved her life.
It helped me through some of the darkest periods of my life. Her books, they were very uplifting and encouraging for women.
Golden's daughter, Amber, says her books have done pretty well on the open market.
She's very well published on Amazon and has, 5 stars or whatever you want to call it.
But daughter number 3, Amanda, says books and ministry aside, Golden's biggest attribute was her faithful devotion to her family.
So grateful that she was my mom. I don't know anybody who was loved as well as I was. There's not a day in my life and I didn't know that.
Well, Go-Go, as the family called her, grew up dirt poor, had to borrow some change just to buy a bus ticket to get to Baylor over 55 years ago. Today, she leaves behind a huge treasure, and you can find it in the hearts and minds of her grieving family. Reporting live in the studio, John Carroll, KWTX News 10.
All right, she will certainly be missed, John. Thank you. There is governance changes coming to the Board of Regents at Baylor University. In their quarter